Took me a while, but I'm finally here. I just want to testify, make it crystal clear. Seems I've been picked out to be picked on. Talked about how my friend mouth I've been beat down till he turned my life around. Seems like I've always fallen short of being worthy. 'Cause I ain't good enough, but he still loves me. I ain't no superstar, the spotlight ain't shining on me. 'Cause I ain't good enough, but he still loves me. Auntie Ellen, thank you for coming. I see the moon in the middle of the afternoon. I see the moon in the middle of the afternoon. I see the moon in the middle of the afternoon. I see the moon in the middle of the afternoon. Don't you worry about me, I'll be fine. See everybody on the other side. Roll me up and smoke me when I die. Roll me up and smoke me when I die. I'm alright, don't you cry. Everybody just give us. Roll me up and smoke me when I die. I see the moon in the middle of the afternoon. This first one right here we're gonna play is gonna be this LSD purple. I call it beat. You don't look like you got 2 minutes. I need to put on. Cut out. Some of these small ones out the way on the little ones. Like 4 branches. That's all you're gonna do with it. Yes, man. Sometimes you go down deep, bro. But the rest is on the ground. Most times, sometimes you already need it. This is not. Really, these fresh. So most of them look fresh like that. I don't use root hormones. But You want to use this hormone. This is the cheap kind I got right here. You can also use this. What you want to do is this. Set that down. Set it down to that right. You're going to use this hormone. But you can also use honey. You can also use cinnamon. Honey and cinnamon both is a good root, natural root hormone. So we're going to try this one with honey. The other one we'll try with just a root hormone powder. Let's see which one does good. Put that one in the corner with the honey. The other one, scratch it. That's it. Put down that kind of green. That green is the camera where you're going to feel that white. Just get one for root hormone like that. Put that root hormone for one more. I had it like 5 years. But you know, it goes good. It takes a long time. Let's put this one, the root hormone right beside it. Oh, that's the next part. This one for honey. That's the one for root hormone. Keep our eye on see this one goes there. That's one good here. Do this my beard black right here. If I call it ego. Badass. What's going on, bro? Don people. Thank y'all for coming. Microphone. Come on. Drop the link. Somebody can come up here and talk while I'm doing this if they want to. How y'all doing today? This one right here is a beard black. This is a beard black. That one over there is a beard black. Like this. I broke a piece off of this one. This one, most of them I'm just going to get these ones out of center. There's some white coming in. Got a lot of some people like those grow as a tree. For me, I prefer a bush. I think the more branches, the more fruits you get. That is my opinion. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 18 minutes. That was amazing. Oh, you have a week. 8 weeks. I'll leave it. I'm not going to leave that. Yeah, that's good. Why? You got a lot of text right now. These, I think I'm going to leave whole. I'll leave the whole thing. Just a little bit of cutting. I'll take it along with the root, but hey, I prefer these in that big white top. Hey, calm down. Get up out of that hole. I don't you didn't know. See, when you cut them, they got latex. You see that white coming out? That's latex. Sometimes it irritates some people's skin. I think it's mainly people without melatonin in their skin. It don't really bother me. I'm not gonna scrape these or nothing. Straight in the dirt. Yep, so I'm not gonna scrape them, not gonna put no root hormone on them or nothing. You see, I got these squirting in the tank of water. I leave them like that till I see a fly in or I see they like they squat or something. Yeah, it's just easier. If we getting hot, it's easier not to come out here. If you don't want the curtains to dry out, they dry out, they probably ain't gonna root. So you got the Lincoln, and then you got LSU purple, and you got this black. Then it is Lincoln like this. Sound like it's been funny. I think it's pretty easy to root the seeds. I usually do them like this, or stick them in one of my potted trees. They let them root. Yeah, went back and planted no growth. Yeah, I still haven't did a lot of my summer pruning with micro. I need to. I'm behind. I'm way behind. I can tell from some of my apple trees, my pear trees, man, they hit like 7, 8. They keep it pear hitting like 9 foot. I use people around 6.5 to 7 foot. This one's working. You can tell she's growing like crazy. She got a lot of that cut out of her. Where what I say? Leave them alone. It all depends on how you want to treat it. How you want to shape. You do want to leave, try to leave the center kind of open. You just get those off in there. It helps to see it out. Just got to get a pot. Like water left. Hey, Experienced Assassin. How you doing? G Mama Grove, how you doing? There's some more wood chips. They ain't had nobody around here cutting trees this year. I don't really want to buy. I usually catch 2 or 3 trucks a year, but this year, nah. I ain't gonna tell Alexa something around here cutting trees. You know, the pink is the Olympian, the orange is the LSU purple, and the black is the field black. growing. The only one I think don't probably figure out this year is probably the Italian and that Texas everything. Maybe that college, but I don't think they got enough time to actually like it. So, it's all right. I ate a lot last year. I think we all plan for the future. I know I buy trees. Most of the time I buy them small so I can train them how I want them to grow and they get used to their environment at a young age. I don't like buying big trees, big bushes, something like that. I just think if you take them and you raise them up and the conditions they're going to be living in all their life, the more success you'll have. It's getting really dark out here. I think it is dark now. But yeah, that's what we got. Got the social, right there, the black and stuff. Good butt. My pomegranate I got some pieces today. There's one right there. Looking pretty good. That's the first one that actually reads. This one right here, I just think it's going to read. It's finally coming along. Finally coming along. I got all three of them to read. That's a good thing. The other one I planted over there. Funny. I forgot what these bananas are called. They some type of red banana. That's my uh, Bananas tiger fruit. It is beautiful, man. This thing was, I mean, it was a good size when I got it. It was a lot bigger than what I thought it was going to be for what I paid for it. I'll tell you that. It was a lot bigger than what I thought it was going to be for what I paid for it. Case and 55, thanks for coming. So how y'all doing today? How y'all gardens going? Yeah, small and bare root. Yeah, that's the best way to go. That's the best way to go. And cheap, unless you go to the flea market. You can get some nice sized trees at the flea market. I know down here, last year it was 10 to 15 bucks. This year they're going from anywhere from 15 to 25. But they might be cheaper now. I haven't went since I went to the beginning of the season. I haven't went since. This right here is my little Desert King cutting that it ain't cutting. It's a seed that I just purchased a couple weeks ago. It's pretty nice size. For the price I paid for it. I think I gave like 11 bucks for it. 11, 12 bucks. I think shipping now was like 15 bucks. Like 15 bucks. Yeah. That's what I got y'all here. I can show y'all all my figs that I got. Let me mute the mic on this one, turn the mic on my phone so I don't get all that feedback. I don't know how I can just. Thing funny, boy. Can y'all hear me? Yeah. Is it still a loud noise? Sound like I'm getting an echo though. You can hear better? Oh, you can hear echo. That ain't gonna work. All right, what about that? What's going on? That's better. We're gonna run down these figs then. This one right here is one I just planted a couple last week actually. That's that Ashia. And then here's my Panage Tiger. Looking pretty good. Put on a lot of new growth since I had it. It's the one I planted about a month ago, month and a half ago. That's a little yellow long neck. I paid like $8 for that. I got it off of Essence, I think. This right here is my Cialis. She needs to be pruned too. Probably just keep these two right here. Take all these little ones off of her. This right here is my white Marcellus. That's that little LSU gold I just planted last week. Yeah, it's Olympian. Some of the biggest figs you'll ever get. This right here is a Cadota. Needs to be pruned too. It's the beast. This is the LSU purple. And here's the beard. Here's beard's black. It's a piece that broke off beard's black. And this right here is a turkey, brown turkey. And you got the Desert King right here. And the other three is over here. Got more cuttings everywhere, but the other figs is over here. That's the other pomegranate from Juice with J. This one right here. So white Italian honey. This is Italian honey. You see, looking for double bumps. You see, you can see a fig trying to form like that. One like that. See double bumps. That means the fig is coming. I already pinched that too. I already pinched her too. Or pinched her right there. I'm shooting off a slash shoot. That's what made her start pushing out them figs because I pinched her and they wanted to get no taller. Don't make no sense in it. And this that Texas Everbearing. I pinched him too. He just shooting out side shoots. I don't know. That might be a fig. I can't really tell. So look like double bumps. You see double bumps like that, 9 times out of 10, it's gonna be a fig. These need to be pruned too, especially this violet de Bordeaux over here. It is growing out of control. And I planted this thing last year, man. These raspberries, blackberries, gonna fell down all over the top of it. But I planted this thing last year. So I'm just blackberries, by the way. This thing's growing like crazy. I planted this violet last year, and it was like a little 7 inch cutting, little 7 inch cutting. And look at it, look at it. This right here is the violet, violet day right there. Oh, she's starting to push out. My kids since I pinched her, like she is starting to put out figs since I pinched her, and she is growing like crazy. She put on figs last year too, first year in the ground, but they didn't ripen in time enough for me to get any. Yeah, I love my figs. It's like a jungle in here. Stuff is growing so much because we had so much rain. We had so much rain. Stuff is growing so much. And blackberries, they growing like crazy. They are everywhere, everywhere. Got bananas. Look, just piled on top of everything. I need to get rid of some of these bananas. They everywhere. You see these sunflowers. Had to prop them up. They so loaded. They already been pollinated. Had a lot of snails in here, so I had to put some DE in there. But yeah, that stuff going. Last year we tried to grow. The year before, I think we got 2 or 3 pumpkins, but we didn't get any last year. This year we're gonna get a couple at least. That's one right there. It's already turning orange, and there's one right there. Yeah, happy about that. And over here getting all these thorns. What's going on, Thor? Been over here getting all these thorns off my potted citrus. Man, they got thorns like crazy. They grown like crazy because considering they all died back during the winter. I had them in the greenhouse, and they're all going like crazy. Just held on to one mile. They had 4. I knocked 3 of them off accidentally by moving them. This Meanwhile kumquat was fruiting when I first got it, and I still got looked like one right there. They held on to. Yeah, it's my lemon. It is blooming again. This right here is was a blood orange, but now it's just rootstock. Putting on a lot of growth. You see the yellowing of the leaves. That's all this new growth. This pink guava has grown a lot too. I pinched her, so now she's starting to try to put out some side branches. Cassandra, South Fulton, thanks for coming. Pull your red mustards, broccoli. We planted more Russell potatoes and ginger. Oh yeah. These strawberries in this bed is pretty much giving out. Some of them is still putting out a berry here and there. Most of them just putting one. Strawberries over there. Them are still even putting out strawberries. You're right. These are moved. These are moved. So I think that's the reason why I didn't put out as many berries. Next year I won't move. My corn keeps falling over. Poor little corn. Corn keeps falling over. It's been so hot, stuff drying up. We might get some rain. No, I'll have to water tonight. Yeah, I'm starting to put figs everywhere. Stuck about three of them over here, I think. Three of them. All three of them still making. I think one little one right there. Put right there. Little one right there. That was going pretty good. That one I put here last fall. So it's had a lot more time. I think them two I just stuck in here this spring. They wasn't even grown yet. All these rain and stuff. I got to prune these apples. This is my Arkansas black apple. Look at all this rust. The crab apple. My Arbor Day crab apple. That's the Odom's apple right there. When I grew some seed. That's my little dwarf pomegranate. My little dwarf wonderful pomegranate. The everyday life of OCD's chick, Andre Southgate. Thank y'all for coming. That's my little dwarf pomegranate I planted last spring, beginning of last spring. Yeah, it came back. It's growing. Looks pretty decent. Steady supposed to survive in my zone. Supposed to be a little dwarf wonderful. My wife, Rosa Sharon. All this lemon balm and oregano is going to seed. Yeah, got a blackberry right here that I just leave mainly for the animals, birds mainly. I think I got one off of this bush. That's it. One. A chocolate mint going to seed. Well, this okra grows like crazy, man. This okra grows like crazy. I just harvested some yesterday and think we got some more ready for now. Nice size, mate. Oh, nice size tomatoes. I know most people I see when they pull their tomatoes off, they just take one tomato off, leave the whole stalk. But if it ain't got no more tomatoes on it, it's just gonna die anyway. So I'll go ahead and cut them all off. After I pick that last tomato off it, I go ahead and cut them all off. It's my little garden, global garden challenge tomatoes growing in a pot. And they setting flowers like crazy. Getting tall as I don't get up. It's about like a tree now. Well, so far I just got that one little tomato. And it's nowhere near right. Nowhere near right. Them marigolds looking pretty good this year. Them the only. Oh, I got orange ones in these two. Look at me, I didn't see you. That's two peppers on there. That's marigold. Looking good. That's the only burnt orange one. Okay. Burnt orange one in there. But don't look like no pest messing with the marigolds. Usually they attacking marigolds, but so far this year they ain't did nothing to them. It's my blue Concord grape I just bought, put in the ground maybe 2 months ago. Growing pretty good. There's probably strawberries in there, and I don't feel like messing with them strawberries. You know, you grow so much, sometimes you get tired of picking some of the stuff. Thank you. Yeah, it's okra season. Them things are reaching for the sky. We don't even eat it. My grandkids like them pickled, but we don't eat it. It kills them when you spray it on them. Yeah, most of the time, we've been. I was putting down stuff for the last 2 years for Japanese beetle. I mean, it did help a little bit, but this year, man, they come back in full force. I think if your neighbors and stuff don't use it, I think it's just a waste of time. But they still gonna come. They still gonna come. And most time, all I use is soap and water. I put soap and water in a spray bottle or in a trash can like this. What I've been killing, well, June bugs. Hey, June bugs, not Japanese beetle, June bugs. So that's what I've been killing them with. Just knock them off in there. Or I'll mix them up in a spray bottle and spray on it. It's gonna suffocate the soap, but make it stick to it and suffocate them out. It's gonna kill it. And 9 times out of 10, it kills it a lot faster than neem oil. You know, that neem oil's got to coat it. Most time it suffocates a lot faster with that dishwashing detergent and water. These tomatoes, they growing like crazy too. They at the top. They above the top of this little swing, my homemade little trellis I made out of this swing. But they got maters coming on everywhere. And we've been picking maters. And we got what pink Belgium, Jet Stars, Goliaths, and Florida 81s. Florida 81s, I think. Florida 81s or Florida 91s, something like that. Florida one of them. So far, she said the Jet Stars are her best. She liked them the best, but she likes the tanginess of them Belgium Belgian pinks. Yeah, they're looking pretty good. Considering most of the time this year you already start seeing disease. I mean, some leaves has been disease, but I think as long as they got a lot of good airflow. Yeah, you can't treat everybody, y'all. Calm down. Can't treat everybody, y'all. So if they in other people's yard, they coming. Them blueberries is putting on a lot of new growth. Some of them looking. I got some sulfur. I'm gonna try to treat some of these with, but some of them putting on a lot of nice growth in blueberries since they been picked clean. Quit it, boy. So far, I am impressed with this Panage Tiger feed. You talking about that? That was an old swing. You know one of them old swings that had a canopy over it? Yeah. And then sitting around, so I was like, man, you might as well use it. Might as well use it for something. So I made it into a little trellis. And bananas is getting huge. Hey, I appreciate it, grow what I eat. I gotta hit you with a song. Let me get some more water in my mouth. Why money ain't free? Why can't you just give it to me? I don't wanna work for nobody. I just wanna do me. Why money ain't free? Why can't you just give it to me? I don't wanna work for nobody. I just wanna do me. Say it again for the people in need, and for the ones that ain't nothing to eat, and for the people who ain't got nowhere to sleep, and for the workers like you and me. Yes, sir. For the workers like you and me. Calm down. These dogs are getting out of hand, boy. The retired gardener, thank you for coming in. You're welcome. Miss Graham, thank you for coming. How y'all doing today? I got some my first blackberries I ever bought like 8 years ago. Sorry about that. I'm holding y'all up in the air trying to get my pruners, trying to get down this aisleway. First blackberries I ever bought, had they was over by my raspberries. Put them over here because they got thorns on them. And my granddaughter loved going out there picking. She was getting her little fingers caught. But they grew the biggest blackberries that I ever had. But they were full of seeds. Full of seeds. You see, they putting on some berries now. This one, something broke down, but it is still growing. Look, something broke it right there, but it is still growing. Look how green it is. And it's trying to grow on the ground. See, blackberries are very invasive. But hey, that's free food. More food you can eat. Same way as raspberries. Raspberries do the same thing. Elderberries. Elderberry right there. Elderberry right here. Elderberry right there. Elderberries right there. Got elderberries all over here. As long as comfort. Elderberries and comfort, you'll find abundance around here. There's some comfort right there. Coach Marymon, thank you for coming. Some elderberries here. Elderberries here. More comfort, more elderberries. Yeah, once you plant elderberries, if you plant them in the ground, they just like mint. Mint are spread. They got them tubers that go up on the ground just like mint. They spread like crazy. But I guess all your berries do. Elderberries do it. Raspberries do it. Strawberries do it. Blackberries do it. Gooseberries, they don't. They grow on a bush. At least mine ain't spread yet. Neither one of mine is spread yet. The gooseberries is delicious. I bought them like I think one about like 6 years ago now. The other one about 5 years ago. I got them from what Tractor Supply when they was in the bag. I'll tell you what I'm waiting on. Probably in the next couple of years. Is them pineapple guavas right there. I can't wait to taste some of them. This is pineapple. They hard enough for my zone, so I put them outside. They got about this size last year. Then the deer ate them down. But I ain't got to worry about that this year because I got a fence. They don't come over here. Got another one right there. So I just put that seed here. And that's my yellow guava I just planted there. There's some volunteer to come up from my compost. I don't even know. It look like it's gonna be cucumbers. Yeah, pretty much think that is cucumbers. Think, not for sure. You know what I've been making with these banana leaves? Banana leaves and comfrey. I've been making a banana leaf and comfrey tea. Cheryl Falk, thank you for coming in. I've been making a banana leaf and a comfrey and fertilizing my plants and stuff with it. I mean, what's better? You're getting nitrogen and you're getting phosphorus from all these bananas. I know the first time I ever seen somebody with bananas around here, and I was like, oh man, oh I got to have them. And I'm up to how many varieties? I got a Carolina King, Musu Baju, Dwarf Cavendish, uh, Goldfinger, Musu Acuminatus, Mekong King, the Red Banana, and Dwarf Orinoco if it makes it since out another shoe. The top shoe they sent, the one they sent me, that thing broke in half. I try to keep my bananas with just two leaves on. I learned that from Lead. Yeah. I think them the tallest ones, they like 7 foot. That's some Carolina Kings. Musu Bajus, I keep moving them around, so they ain't all of them I want to get rid of. Them all Musu Bajus. Got more Musu Bajus over there. Got some more Musu Bajus right here. That was the first variety I ever purchased with Musu Baju. So I started moving them around the yard. Got some Carolina Kings over there too, though. Yeah. Oh. Y'all want to know what dinner plate hibiscus are? I think they call it dinner plate. Dinner plate, something like that. Something plate hibiscus. My wife got something around here. Them things get huge. These are pink ones. How big that is? They put off a lot of buds. They die back to the ground every year and come back. I don't know what you call these things. I call them cattails, but that ain't the real name for them. Them things was planted last year. They have spread it like crazy. I call them pitcher plants, but that ain't the name for them either. I don't know the name of them. She do. That's a butterfly bush. She just planted that this year. And that's the crimson. She's an Alabama fan, so she loves crimson. So she got the crimson right here. And we got roses everywhere. That's one rose. It's about spent out for the year. We got a little climbing rose right there. That don't do much. It's only like the second year in the ground. That rose bush right there, I got to trim back. This one got outrageous. And she got a crepe myrtle right here. And I think these are butterfly bushes. We just planted again about 2-3 months ago. I think they're called butterfly bushes. She got two on one, or three of them. One of them look like it's like I don't know, weeds about taking over this one. Yeah, what you call it? Yeah, about three butterfly bushes. And she got other little flowers planted around. She call that a balloon flower. I don't know what you call them, but she call it balloon flower. Next, we have to prune them. That big one right there. That big one right there. That's my piece of pear. That's that pineapple pear. Yeah. Mongolian, whatever you want to call it. And that little one beside it is my Bartlett pear. They all growing pretty good. Dinner plate hibiscus. Yeah, they beautiful. They beautiful. She likes the crimson. I think I like that pink and white the best. New central heating air unit. Phew, boy. When it rains, it pours. When it rains, it pours. Guess it be sitting in the heat. I know some days we was out without a AC for 4 days, something like that. Some days it got almost 90 degrees in there, boy. Yeah, it's hot, boy. Hot. I tell you what, I don't know if you still in here or not, bro. You was right about them lemon cucumbers, man. Good Lord. I mean, my God, them things produce. And I think I got like 4 plants of them. Lemon, I can't zoom that in or nothing. There's lemon cutes all up and down through that vine. This one right here, I don't know what's going on with it. I come out here today, its leaves is all dried up. It's got lemon cucumbers everywhere. I'm getting more lemon cucumbers than I'm getting pickled cucumbers. We love our pickled cucumbers. Cranberry crush hibiscus. Ooh, I'm beautiful. Cranberry crush. Do she do a lot of canning? Yeah, everything we can here, she can. So I can't do it. Holy Gala hibiscus. Didn't survive the move. You got 5 growing right now. Hey, Miss Wanda. Yeah, Broke said, I heard Broke talking about them last year, so I found some. I had to grow them. And yeah, he said they produce a lot, and he was right. Them things produce a lot, and they grow like crazy. It's a lot of them on there. can't zoom. See, there's a lot on there. You got some back here. I ain't getting as many pickling cucumbers this year. I see some starting, but I think so far we only got like 4 or 5 pickling cucumbers. The rest of them just been these right here. I guess you can pick them. You have to make them like in the sandwich slice pickle. I like dill pickles. I don't like them bread and butter pickles, none of that. Dill pickles, all the pickles I like. You got some seeds you ain't planting on yet? Yeah, it look like they grow a lot. How your melons doing? I think I'm finally seeing 2 or 3 little melons coming on. Okay. See that little fella or not? I'm getting one. Like that one's a black diamond though. That's not no Charleston Gray or no Jubilee or no Congo. See a couple trying to come on that Congo, but so far they just little bitty. The soil must have got really dry back here. It's a lot of them pumpkin leaves is yellowing. These leaves is drying out. I have to soak them down real good. Indiana Jackson, thanks for coming. I have to soak them down real good tonight. I put some big potatoes right here where this straw is. Some big bacon potatoes. She said they was sprouting, so I stuck them here. So far they hadn't came up yet. But yeah, I got some garlic coming up. I got some carrots in this bed, some Charleston Grays, and my beans. And I got some peas coming up alongside this. Thinking beans. I think in green beans. I think they're green beans. Got some onions off in here too. Can't really see much. It's this phone. I don't know how you turn your phone sideways when you go live on the phone. Excuse me. Excuse me. Let's see like I'm about ready to get off of here. Hey, I appreciate y'all coming out. I really do. I really do. Like I always say, if God be for you, who can be against you? If God is with you, whom shall you fear? If no one knows you, still his heart adores you. You are blessed. You are safe. You are healed. Y'all stay blessed. I appreciate y'all for coming out. You look harder, they just fell over on the ground. Yeah, yeah, they will. They grow so fast, and you don't catch them before they topple over. So you gotta put a stake in there. Y'all stay blessed. I'll see y'all later. I see y'all at a Toy Brain game. Well, neck bone news. Neck bone news.